स्टार्ट करते हैं। अब हम क्योंकि लड़कियों के बीच जाने वाले हैं तो हम अपना नाम क्या रखें जो उन्हें अच्छा लगे। बट क्या हमें डेट करना चाहिए? क्या हम उस टाइप के लड़के हैं कि हमें डेट करने की ज़रूरत है? शायद हम अकेले ही सही हैं। सिग्मा। शुरू करते हैं गेम को। क्वेश्चन मार्क। हे! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she is totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it is just kind of works out because you have known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she is going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. क्यों भाई इतनी क्या दिक्कत है? However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. तो ये Sayuri है. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. हाँ, मैं सिग्मा हूँ इसलिए ऐसी हो जमा रहा हूँ उस पर। Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. अरे मैं बस ऐसे ही खड़ा था तो आगे मैं क्या करना? I guess you don't have it in you to be me even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. Hey. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, dumb Nova, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. अरे नहीं करना join. You told me you would join a club this year. शायद पता नहीं मेरी बात नहीं हुई. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. इसको भी games खेलना पसंद है देखो. Anime नहीं पता मुझे. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. अभी NEET क्या होता है? Because you are not used to do the real world. You trust me, right? ऐसे कैसे trust कर लूँ? अभी तो मैं आया हूँ. Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I will look at few clubs if it makes you happy. ऐसी खुश करने के लिए देख लूँगा. Join नहीं करूँगा. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you will try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? वही तो एक सिग्मा लड़के को ऐसी लड़की ने डांट दिया. शर्म आनी चाहिए मुझे. More than that, I am surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up things, I stare blankly at wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Sayuri? Here आ गई. Sayuri must have come into classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you. just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you are even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. हाँ, well I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you. मुझे encouragement की ज़रूरत क्यों होगी? और मुझे क्लब की भी ज़रूरत क्यों? ये सब कुछ अपनी मर्जी से कर रही है. ये ज़्यादा annoying लग रही है मुझे. इससे ज़्यादा annoying कोई नहीं हो सकता. No what? Well that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah. There is no way I'm going to your club. हाँ, annoying girl के साथ मैं नहीं जाना चाहता. मीनी. ये क्या पोस्ट? चल छोड़ो. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Okay. तो मैं इसके नीचे काम करूंगा. ये मुझे अपना स्लेव बनाना चाहती है और कुछ. अब तो बहुत ही आगे जा रहा हूँ मैं. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help me start a new club. देख के लग रहा है, मुझे भी लगता है इसे पोएम आती होगी, इसकी शक्ल देख के ही लग रहा है. Since she was the first one to show interest after one to propose the club, she inherited the title vice president. Okay. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. इसको कहते हैं सिग्मा मेल, जिसको पता है कि लड़कियों से दूर भागना है या फिर वो डरपोक है. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? क्यों? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new club member. अच्छा, तो मतलब छोटे हुए काम कर रही है तू और किसी को भी ले आएगी. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes. Okay. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. अबे cupcake के लिए seriously कैसा मेन कैरेक्टर है ये? Yes, let's go. Cupcake के लिए इसने अपने आप को. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. वही तो, क्यों किया ऐसा? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, opens the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. मेरी बात चल रही है. I told you don't call me a new member. हाँ, अभी मैंने ज्वाइन नहीं करा है. I glance around the room. कोई मुझे इसकी चॉइस देंगे क्या? Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you, girl one. भाई साहब. ठीक है. I mean, मुझे ऐसे एक्सप्रेशन नहीं बनाने चाहिए. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? इसको क्या दिक्कत है भाई? Way to kill the atmosphere, हाँ? अरे मैं फन हूँ यार. Dumb Nova, what a nice surprise. ये दोनों तो ठीक लग रही हैं. इसको क्या दिक्कत है मुझसे? Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh shit, वही तो मेरी कमजोरी है. ये क्यूट गर्ल्स ही तो मेरी कमजोरी है. बट हम सिग्मा मेल भी हैं, हम देख लेंगे. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! क्या हुआ? कपकेक ही है ना? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Oh my god. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Okay. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. पूरा ही खा जाए एक बार में. एंगल क्या देखना यार? अगर अच्छा है खाने में तो पूरा ही खा जाओ. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? जहर मिला रखा है क्या उसमें? ये ऐसे क्यों देख रही है फिर हमें? शायद हमें मारना चाहती हो वो. तभी ये हॉरर गेम हो. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. अच्छी थी मतलब. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I. इसे ना थैंक यू पसंद है तो कॉम्प्लीमेंट ही पसंद नहीं है इसे. इतनी चिड़ी हुई लड़की है, इसे कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स ही पसंद नहीं है अपने. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. So, क्या problem है? All right. I gave up on Natsuki weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? तुम लोग यार पोएम लिखने आते हो या यही सब करने आते हो? कोई कपकेक बना रहा है, कोई टी बना रहा है. लिटरेचर क्लब है या किचन क्लब है? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Okay, हाँ ये भी हो सकता है. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. क्यों? Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. ये line मार रही है क्या? I guess. मुझे पसंद नहीं जब मेरे पे कोई line मारता. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Okay, so what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. हाँ, हमें तो join ही नहीं करना कोई club. हमें तो games खेलनी है. Games खेलते हैं. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha, फिर से वही puss. Ahaha, well, to be honest, I can stand all the politicals around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Sayuri ne bola, okay. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yay! ये तो बहुत खुश रहती है यार. Well, no, we will do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. हाँ, बहुत ही अलग अलग लड़कियां हैं ये. मतलब कोई शांत है, कोई चिड़ी हुई एकदम, जिसका मुंह फोड़ने का मन करता है, और एक तो अनोइंग है. So dumb, Noah, what kind of things do you like to read? Newspaper. Newspaper literature में आता है ना शायद. I don't know. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering at that. Manga. Huh? Seriously? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly sparks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Kya hua isko? Anyway, what about Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Okay. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in world of books, not people. अच्छा तो introvert है ये. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. मुझे लग रहा है यही कुछ टर्न हो जाएगी, बट ये अच्छी लड़की है, काफी शांत है. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at minimum level. हाँ भाई, देख फ्लर्टिंग शुरू हो गई है यहाँ देखो. सीधा उसने बोल दिया मैंने भी हॉरर पढ़ी हो, भले ये महंगा पड़ता है. Nice. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. हाँ मतलब ये भी जरूरी है, वरना उसे सही में लगेगा कि हम पत्थर से बात कर रहे हैं. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it that way. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. इसे पसंद क्या है? इसे मैं पसंद नहीं हूँ, इसे लोग पसंद नहीं है, इसे horror भी पसंद नहीं है. Oh, why that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, Natsuki. What gives you that idea? मतलब इसे पोल खोल दी हमने इसकी. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It's looked like you were working on a poem called क्या? Don't say it loud. अरे बताओ क्या थी वो? बताओ. And give that back. Fine. यार अभी पोल खुल जाती है इसकी, हम इसकी ऐसी तैसी कर देते. मजा आ जाता. बहुत बनती है ये. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. चिढ़ा रहे हैं लोग. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I don't care. Actually, जाओ यहाँ से तुम. मुझे तुम्हारी poem ना तुम्हारे cupcakes चाहिए. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Okay. इतनी बेकार है? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Okay. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh, I guess. Oh yeah, मैं I guess it's the same for you. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poem. इसको सब करना है. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, my god, ये pose. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. सब करना है. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dumb Nova? एक मिनट, हमने क्लब ज्वाइन नहीं किया. हमने तो अभी सब देखने आए थे. हम तो सिर्फ कपकेक खाने आए थे. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. हाँ, हमने क्लब ज्वाइन नहीं किया है. What's that? Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. मैं कर ही नहीं रहा. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Oh shit. Oh shit. इनकी आंखों में मत देखो फिर. But I'm sorry, I thought. इसकी तो आंखों में देखना भी नहीं है कि आंखें फोड़ दो. Dumb Nova. Yeah, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. लो भाई. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? सोच कुछ तो कर. This is what if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Beautiful girls, हाँ मतलब है तो beautiful but हमें तो इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है पोएम लिखने में. हमें तो गेम खेलनी है, राइट? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. लो सत्यानाश, हमने ज्वाइन कर लिया. सिर्फ कुछ लड़कियों ने हमें धमका दिया आंखों से ही. Seriously. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then what makes it official? Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next morning so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once again. Damn no, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Arey yaar. Yeah. I can really express the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki cleans up their food. Hey Damnova, since we are already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? मैंने हाँ करने से पहले सोचना चाहिए था. अब क्यों सोच रहा है? अब तो मार दिया तूने कुल्हाड़ी पूरे शरीर पे. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. अब हम डेटिंग करने वाले हैं. तब सोच रहे हो तुम लोग? Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess the start with writing a poem tonight. Okay, ये क्या हुआ? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, मतलब ओके तुम यहाँ पे पोयम लिख कर उनसे फ्लर्ट करने वाले हैं. ओके नाइस. सुसाइड के ऊपर पोएम बनानी है हमें. मतलब हमें वर्ड्स पिक करने बस. पहला ही वर्ड सुसाइड आ रहा है तो हैप्पीनेस. हम खुश इंसान है तो